Let's welcome Mayor of Portage to be elected, Jim Snyder.
Thank you all. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Lieutenant Governor Skillman. I'm so grateful for all of you being here. I am a little bit nervous, so I'm grateful. We never dreamed we'd have a crowd like this in Portage. We never dreamed 3 years ago that we would have the Lieutenant Governor stumping for a Republican mayoral candidate in the city of Portage. And we're thankful that you're here. Thank you very much for coming. I want to thank the elected officials that are here today. We didn't mention former State Representative Ralph Ayers, who at one time represented the city of Portage, and we're grateful to have you here, Mr. Ayers. Thank you for picking up the phone when I call to ask for advice. We have long conversations, and then I tell him I'll give him a call right back, and he never hears back from me for a few days. I also want to recognize and thank James Abeda is here with us. His father's a friend of mine. James Abeda is getting ready to be deployed a week from now to Afghanistan or Iraq. He's not sure yet. But James, I can't see you from here, but we definitely, there he is. We thank you. Our tasks for running for mayor are made so much more small when we have somebody like you in the room, and we're grateful for your service, and we're grateful for your sacrifice. Today I wanted to talk about and use this opportunity with the Lieutenant Governor here to talk about our economic recovery here in Portage. I believe Portage, Indiana, will lead Northwest Indiana's economic recovery. We need jobs. The economy has been hard on many families. With high unemployment and a stalled real estate market, the very bedrock of our financial stability has been at risk. Every day, as a business owner who deals with residents' incomes, credit, and personal information, I am reminded that we need good jobs here in Portage and the surrounding communities. The key to financial stability is, and always has been, jobs and job creation. I do not believe it is Portage City Hall's responsibility to create jobs. It is our responsibility to create an environment where businesses want to locate. We need to mend our relationships with Portage businesses. The city and our businesses are on the same side. We are allies. The Portage Economic Development Corporation literally owns hundreds of acres of prime real estate in this city. We own land on Route 6 near the old Portage 9. We own much of the downtown area, and we own over 100 acres north of 94, to name a few significant locations. In the first 90 days of the Snyder administration, we will form a public-private partnership to market this prime real estate, both locally and internationally, and get a return on the city's investment for its residents. No longer will the city of Portage be paying for streetlights that light up weeds. I am sick and tired of hearing the whining by this administration that we're in a recession. Struggling cities must laugh when they hear us complain of a recession, and they would give anything to have a Bass Pro Shops surrounded by green space. A beach that was named in the top 10 family beaches in the country this week, Portage West Beach. An IMAX theater surrounded by green space, and the most important traffic and rail arteries in the United States of America. Through the leadership in this state, leaders like Lieutenant Governor Becky Skillman, the Indiana Economic Development Commission invested $2.5 million, which was used to build the infrastructure at the Northside development. For almost 3 years, we have had nearly 100 acres of the most prime real estate for sale in Northwest Indiana, and maybe all of Indiana, in view of this Bass Pro Shops. And the city of Portage forgot the most basic of marketing techniques: the city of Portage has forgotten to put up a for sale sign. The property has all the utilities and city hookups, and there is not a for sale sign. That is why in the first 90 days of the Snyder administration, we will be getting out of the real estate business, and we will be relying on professionals to help us get a return on our investment. Secondly, I believe it is time for the city of Portage to get out of the way of business and to get behind them. We must see residents who own businesses in this city. We are hearing one recurring theme. Why is everyone so mean? Residents I am meeting at the doors are asking, why are we not getting new business, and why are they hearing so much chatter about business and then it doesn't come? I'd like to give you a personal example. I had the privilege of serving on the Portage Plan Commission for 3 years. And I remember one meeting in particular. McDonald's on Route 6 wanted to put in a double lane, one of their two drive-thrus, thank you. And the current city engineer looked at the McDonald's Corporation as they were standing in front of us, and they asked, aren't you concerned about your truck driver going across the 2 lanes of traffic? And I was McDonald's, like, we're going to tell McDonald's how to do their business. And I remember looking at him and saying, maybe the city of Portage should make McDonald's start training their guys to look both ways before they cross the street. The city of Portage has become borderline ridiculous with business. We often hear that it is a small world. Well, that is true for the business community too. And we must change what the business community in Portage and outside of Portage thinks of our city hall. We will do this simply by a positive attitude adjustment in the mayor's office, the planning department, and the building department. Department heads, city boards, and city employees will not talk down to residents or people thinking about locating a business in our city.
Very good.
Portage City Hall will no longer be the know-it-all institution of how to build your deck or driveway. I am in the mortgage business, and sometimes I would rather deal with the federal government than the city of Portage. The new attitude a Snyder administration will bring from every angle and aspect will be, how can we help you? That will be the new face, the happy face of bringing business to Portage. Lastly, and most importantly, I believe in promoting incentive for the retention and expansion of existing businesses. In this room, we understand that while the housing market is important, it is business and jobs that help keep our property taxes in check. It is the retention and expansion of businesses that will allow us to hire more police, fix our streets, and beautify our parks. Through tax incentives and grants, we will help our existing businesses expand and update. We will make it our priority to keep them in Portage. Last election, I wanted to get to know the business community better. We started touring businesses, and Monosol LLC was the first of our stops. Monosol made Portage their home in 1954. It was impressive to see a company in Portage promoting green technology before green was cool. The employees were kind and excited about what they were doing. At the end of the tour, they gave me a Monosol jacket to wear, which my wife hopes I can fit into again when this campaign is over. Stephanie, you gave me a medium. Is she here? In 2007, Monosol finalized the purchase of a 15-acre industrial greenfield site in LaPorte, Indiana. They tried to no avail to make this happen here in Portage, due to the current leadership fighting their every move and expansion. In 4 short years, the facility located in LaPorte will equal or outnumber the employees at their original home location here in Portage. Portage cannot afford this type of leadership, and it's about to change. Business flows like water and will go where there is a path of least resistance. Ask Illinois. Portage has become a mountain, and we are ready to turn that mountain into a valley. We have begun knocking on doors, having home parties, and raising funds. We need your help. If you don't have money to give, thank you all for your help today. Please introduce me to somebody who does. Host a home party or call some friends. I believe as Portage goes, so goes Northwest Indiana. My wife and I and our campaign team thank you for coming today. We thank you for your contributions. Mayor Costas is in the room. I think, is he still here? Or did he leave? He was concerned that being here would hurt me. And I wish he was here still, because I was going to set that straight, and I was going to tell Mayor Costas, thank you for being here. Thank you, Ms. Skillman, for coming, for helping us make the great city of Portage an even better place to live and work. Thank you all. Thank you for coming today. Thanks for your help.